Welcome and come back to watch the gold market today. Gold price today, the 3rd of January 2025. The world reduces shock, SJC and smooth ring. Gold price today, the 3rd of January 2025, reduced the first session in the US, in the context of strong USD and investors simultaneously sold profit. Domestic gold price decreased by nearly 1 million dong per tael, losing 91 million dong. At the end of 1/3, the price of gold bars at SJC closed at 88.5 to 90.5 million Vietnamese dongs per tael, bought, sold, kept compared to the session yesterday. At the closing session, SJC's 1 to 5 gold ring price is listed at 88.5 to 90.4 million dong, tael, buying selling, unchanged compared to yesterday. And the price of 9,999 rings in Doji closed at 90 to 91 million dong, tael, equal to the closing level yesterday. This afternoon, the world gold price stopped trading. Domestic gold price this afternoon is motionless. The price of gold rings in the early water this morning is less volatile. Saigon Jewelry Company, SJC, early this morning listed the price of gold rings 1 to 5 only at 88.5 to 90.4 million Vietnamese dongs per tael, buying selling, keeping in both buying and selling in the session yesterday. Doji Gemstone Golden Group early this morning gold trading 9,999 with the price of 90-91 million Vietnamese dongs per tael, buying, selling, standing still in the buying and selling direction compared to yesterday's closing level. Opening the session of 1/3, SJC's 9,999 gold price was unchanged in both buying and selling compared to the session yesterday, at 88.5 to 90.5 million Vietnamese dongs per tael, buying, selling. 9,999 gold price is listed by Saigon Jewelry Company Limited, SJC, at 8H43, and the price of 9,999 gold is listed by Doji Gemstone Gold Group at 9H54, as follows. The central exchange rate on March 1 was announced by the State Bank of 24,726 Vietnamese dongs per USD, unchanged compared to the previous session. The USD price at commercial banks this morning, 1/3, was popularly listed at 25,340 Vietnamese dongs per USD, purchased, and 25,730 Vietnamese dongs per USD, sold. At 8:36 a.m. today, March 1, Vietnam time, the world gold price was spot at 2,857 United States dollars and 10 cents per ounce, down 1 United States dollar and 90 cents per ounce compared to last night. The future gold price in April 2025 on the New York floor is at 2,862 United States dollars, ounce. On the morning of March 1, the world gold converted at USD price at more than 89.4 million dong, tael, including taxes and fees, lower than about 1.1 million thousand dong, tael compared to the domestic gold price. At the end of February 28, the price of gold bars at SJC closed at 88.5 to 90.5 million dong, tael, bought, sold, down 400,000 dong per volume in the buying direction and cheaper 700,000 dong each in the selling direction compared to the session the previous day. SJC's 1 to 5 gold ring price is listed at 88.5 to 90.4 million dong, tael, buying selling, also decreasing 400,000 dong each in the buying direction and lowering 700,000 dong each in the selling direction compared to the previous day. And the price of 9,999 gold ring in Doji closed at 90 to 91 million dong, tael, down 100,000 dong per tael in both directions compared to the previous day. Gold price today on Kitco floor at 20H, February 28, Vietnam time, traded at 2,859 United States dollars, ounce, down 0.58% compared to the beginning of the session. Future gold price delivered in April 2025 on the New York COMEX trading floor traded at 2,872 United States dollars, ounce. The US dollar index, DXY, measuring the fluctuations of green copper with 6 main currencies, EUR, JPY, GBP, CAD, SEK, CHF, stand at 107.34 points. The golden sale of gold took place after the unexpected announcement of US President Donald Trump's tariffs. Initially, Mr. Trump promised to postpone the application of tariffs on both Canada and Mexico until April 2. However, the U.S. president stated that the 25% tax rate for goods imported from Canada and Mexico will take effect on the next Tuesday, along with the 10% tax that applied to goods imported from China earlier this month. Both Mexico and Canada said they would impose retaliation for U.S. imported goods if Trump performed their threats. Economic analysts warn that these escalating trade tensions can lead to slower economic growth and more likely inflation in all three countries of North America. Recently, investors have allocated capital into safe shelter assets such as gold to prevent instability around the impact of tariffs on global trade flow. The U.S. Department of Commerce announced orders for durable goods increased by 3.1% in January, exceeding 1.3% forecast of analysts, thereby showing that the demand in the U.S. economy is still quite stable. The U.S. Economic Analysis, B, published a second report on U.S. GDP in the fourth quarter of 2024. Economic growth remained at 2.3%, in accordance with the forecast. Although the U.S. Federal Reserve, Fed, has moved to neutral monetary policy stance when the risk of inflation is still high, analysts say that geopolitical chaos will continue to support gold prices. Gold price forecast. Market analysts said that this precious metal is still well supported. Increasing inflation pressure and chaos surrounding global trade wars increase risks in the policy of the government and the central bank, affecting global economic activities. The demand of the central bank, the broader role of China on the market is promoting higher gold price. Bart Mellick, head of the commodity strategy at TD Securities Bank, said the price of gold is capable of surpassing $3,000 per ounce. This will probably occur within the next 30 to 60 days, largely depending on the market reaction to tariff levels. Thank you for watching Quoc Binh Nhu TV. Please like, comment, follow, subscribe to the channel to receive the latest information.